Menat stand forward has a wider hurtbox in recovery, and an added hurtbox before startup that the dev notes say is to make it a bit worse at crushing lows. From my testing, it's still a great low crush. Orbless Crouch Fierce now has a hurtbox matching Orb Crouch Fierce, i.e. it's a bit taller. Patch notes observe this makes it worse as a late anti-air, though it should still work if done early. This is to reward players who jump as she commits. For both Orb and Orbless, Menat's jump strong now causes a float state. She's got nothing to cancel into midair, but she can potentially land and get a juggle on the ground. This works into VS2 but not VS1. Even if Menat has no juggle, she gets a little more time to remaneuver or set up. Menat's fourth and final change is the addition of a new EX move, EX Soul Spark. It's 10 frames slower than regular Soul Spark, but besides that, it has the same active frames, recovery, hit stun, block stun, and hitbox. The only difference is, rather than returning to Menat, the orb remains in place. Also, it does the same damage and stun. Unlike meterless Soul Spark, Menat can't cancel any normal into EX Spark and have it combo. It's simply too slow. And same with VS2, or her standing VS1. So her only routes into it are crouching VS1, or her various juggles. Put bluntly, the fact that it has no power increase over regular Soul Spark means the only reason I can think of you'd want to use it in juggles is to combo another Soul Spark. Most of the practical combos I can find are not really worth the meter. Though there's plenty of impractical combos. EX Soul Spark has an interesting neutral use though. Rather than pushing opponents back, it actually pulls them forward on block. Since it's +3, this is very good. Unfortunately, as I said, cancels into it are very slow. Although a +3 on block repeatable cancel is enticing, reversal normals will punish Menat. So you do have to be careful with it. On the surface, it's difficult for me to see a basic combo that makes EX Spark look helpful. I don't think it's useless, I think it's going to be good, but only for some very specialized things, like certain VT1 combos. I don't think it'll fundamentally affect Menat's play unless there's something I'm missing, which is honestly extremely likely. As for Menat herself, I think she's an extremely unique gameplay style they've managed to create, and while it's sad that she doesn't see much play, I'm impressed she was so close to her final version Reddit release. It seems like she's only needed very small amounts of fine-tuning compared to most of the cast.